Making Hawaii proud on the world stage. KITV4's Tom George joins us now live in studio with the story of a U.S. ambassador making Waipahu proud. Tom.
Yeah, well, many of us might not even be able to find Mongolia on a map, much less visit there or even live there. But that's exactly what Richard Buangan is doing, serving as a U.S. ambassador. I caught up with him during his visit back home here to Hawaii. Ever since newly minted Ambassador Richard Buangan first arrived in Mongolia, there's been one question he gets asked a lot being from Hawaii.
Very surprising. The first thing they ask me is how do you like the weather?
It's not exactly a place you'd expect to find someone who grew up in Waipahu.
It's cold. I arrived just as they were starting their winter.
But Buangan is used to adjusting to new places. Growing up in a Filipino-American family with a dad in the Navy, he caught the travel bug early and eventually joined the Foreign Service, serving all over the globe.
West Africa, Paris, was in Jerusalem, Beijing.
His hard work paid off, with President Biden nominating him to become the U.S. ambassador to Mongolia, taking office and supporting democracy in a country sandwiched between Russia and China at a time when there's been a lot of tension in the region. The same week he was back here in Hawaii for a conference on Indo-Pacific leadership, news that a Russian spy ship was circling waters off Hawaii coasts.
Particularly when we're engaging not just our allies and partners, but our adversaries, our competitors. It gives you a better appreciation for why we all have to be engaged and involved in the world.
It's the same advice he gives for other kids from Hawaii who might want to follow in his footsteps. Think beyond the islands.
Be aware that this world is big, and it's certainly an opportunity to travel and to learn about new things.
But never forget where you came from, and come back once in a while.
Do a lot of eating. I've been eating a lot of spam musubi, which I hope to eat more of before I fly back in a few days.
Hey, priorities, right? And he says he's also planning on trying to teach his friends in Mongolia how to make spam musubi. And for his part, he said he's also learned a lot about the Mongolian culture and food there as well. Tom George, KITV4 Island News.